Hi, I'm Rab Bakari, and this is my journey to Social Media Week, Lagos 2013. Now, everybody knows me in the music business in the United States and a country called Ghana. So, here's my journey. And because of Social Media Week, also people know me as a tech guru in the States also. So I do a lot of coding and I use social media to empower the artists that I get contracted to do work for also, besides just making music. I work for the largest distribution music company in the world called Universal Music Group. We have artists like Justin Bieber, Kanye West, J-Lo, The Killers, Rihanna, Lady Gaga, plenty of other artists. I can't remember. It's 2 Chainz, Drake, Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne, and on and on and on. And because this is the 21st century, at Universal Music Group we employ a lot of digital concepts to get the artists out there. And one of the things we do is employ social media. So sometimes when I'm walking in the building in Broadway by Times Square, I can see a lot of college interns just lined up in front of the computers. And I always sometimes go ask them, like, what do you do? Because they don't do what I do. My job is to deliver the audio, the video, and the graphic files to the major retail places or places going to show the videos, whether it's YouTube, whether it's MTV, whether it's Apple iTunes, whether it's Amazon, whether it's Spotify, Deezer, whoever. Yeah. That's my job. But so that's Universal Music Group. But then I have Entrepreneurship called MixerPot. And MixerPot, it's just like the pot that you turn the amala and stuff like that. That is for the West African artists. It doesn't matter if you're Ghanaian, Liberian, Nigerian, but my roots are in Ghana. So to get them on a social platform, they kind of contract me to take care of all that for them. Because they just want to be artists. A lot of people don't want to be sitting around juicing up their Facebook page, going around taking pictures of cosmopolitan areas like Lagos, Abuja, Accra, Dakar, whatever. They don't want to do that. They just want to be artists. So I contract them and I get the team that do all that social networking for them. Parents of one African immigrant from Ghana and the other one is African American, and it began in a place called New York City, the birthplace of hip hop. So growing up in New York, I got into DJing, making beats, as they would say in New York, breakdancing, and graffiti art, and the whole hip hop fashion. So I'm authentic. Not only wearing the stuff or listening to the music or watching the videos and everything, I actually created the stuff. So I'm pretty well known in hip hop history in New York. So I used to go back to Ghana and, you know, on spring break or whatever from secondary school or high school and college and go back. And then I met other people in Ghana, like an artist called Reggie Rockstone, and we got into creating hip hop in Ghana in the 1990s. And then we toured the world together and made history, put Africa on the map, although Ghana is only one country of Africa and stuff. And it started from there, and because of that, I got hired in Universal Music, so I moved back from Africa. I moved back to Ghana, to North America, to go back to New York where I came from, after living in Ghana for so many years and creating this music industry there. And I got hired at Universal Music Group, and the first label I got hired was Def Jam. And at that time, Jay-Z was on the label, so I did a lot of behind-the-scenes work for Jay-Z and Ludacris. And, I had so many artists on that label. Ja Rule was on that label at the time. He was hot at the time, like 2001, 2002. Yeah. So I've always been in the music business, and the thing I did in Ghana besides start a record label, I was a producer. I was actually the guy who financed the project and actually the composer, the guy who made the music. That's all I did. And at that time, there was no social media network. It was just like, in Nigeria, you call it alaba, and in Ghana, we call it kantamanto.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we go to the market and just, the guy just paid for all our cassettes, or we pay him to produce all the cassettes. At that time, it was cassettes. Then compact disc came later, and we just distributed our stuff. We would get in a Peugeot 505, go to Cotonou, drop off the cassettes there, go to Lomé, drop off the cassettes, cut into Nigeria, Badagry by road, boom, Lagos, drop off the cassettes at Alaba. That's how we did it in Ghana. Wow. And in the States, we did something similar. We had like this thing in the 90s called mixtapes and stuff. and we wasn't really making money off that. At least the cassettes in West Africa, we were making money. Anyway, my name became synonymous, and I was there when a lot of things began. When FM radio began in Ghana, when Great Power began in Nigeria, I was there. I watched them set it up and bring it forth and everything. I was at the launch party of Channel O in 1998 or 99. I seen these things happen and stuff. Although I'm from the States also, but I just use the best of both continents and stuff. So now I established my name as this person who's knowledgeable, but I can broker deals for people now. The key people, let's go back to Wu-Tang Clan. RZA and Jizza, because I grew up with them in New York, and they became famous with their entourage, Method Man, and I think everybody knows the history of Wu-Tang Clan, because we were little kids and we were just doing the love of hip hop and stuff. And then some of the famous graffiti writers, like Say City, there's an artist, he's very famous and stuff. And some of the breakdancers like Crazy Legs and Rocksteady Crew. I mean, these guys are older than me, but I just learned from them by hanging with them and stuff. And then when I came to Ghana, it was definitely partnering up with Reggie Rockstone, who raps in a Asante Tree in English and Pidgin. And then we just set it off from there and stuff. But then there are entrepreneurs who influenced me also. And one guy, he started this record label called Def Jam in America. His name is Russell Simmons, the brother of Reverend Run of Run DMC.
Okay.
Yes. Creativity.
Okay.
Finance. To succeed, yes. You can have a lot of creativity, but if you can't get someone to bankroll you, invest in you, then you cannot succeed. You might succeed for yourself. You may someone who sings in the shower. Sing pretty well, but they only have their music for themselves. Or someone who plays a guitar in their bedroom. Or someone who paints and it just stays on their shelf. Yeah. So you need finance and creativity and personality. That's it. Those three things. And then you will get this thing called star power.
Okay.
Yes.
Or are there
No, that was three. The fourth thing was perseverance.
Okay.
You get a lot of no's, but you still have to believe in yourself, and then actually convince somebody to believe in you, to bankroll and finance you. Then you also have to convince people to believe in you, to buy your material and will support you whatever endeavors you do.
Okay.
In the music business, I didn't pay any attention to it.
Wow.
Little did I know that Nigeria will be a world force in entertainment and music. Film. I remember the early film people coming to me, hey, we're making films. I'm like, what kind of film is this? And stuff. Now they're bigger than anybody, you know. And I made a mistake because I could have found money to invest in that, and I would have been maybe 15 years, 20 years ahead of the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'll never do that again. So I'm listening. I'm here at Social Media Week, listening to everybody and taking down names, numbers, and taking everything.
okay.
Yes. When the white people, when the big companies in America and Europe start dishing out the money, they're finished with the Latinos, so they finish with Central America, Caribbean, and South America. They finish with Jamaica and all that stuff. When they say we need to exploit, because that's the true term, the entertainment in Africa, who will be the point person that can coordinate all of this? I need to be the one in the position to get those $10 million deals, an authentic person who comes from the States, so I know what they're talking about, comes from Africa, so I know what we're talking about here, and I become, what they use this term, mogul. I become the man, the point person, not no executive coming over from from the Arabs to sit on some board, and no, an authentic person to control that and actually solidify an entertainment industry. When I mean entertainment industry, I don't only mean music. I mean children's animation. Yes, children's animation. We have SpongeBob SquarePants. It's come from US. But why don't we have our own stories? I don't care if it's coming from Kampala, Uganda, and all that. I need a piece of that. Okay. It's about to explode. Okay. And now that things are getting better for our generation, we'll be consuming more. Okay. So if you have children, or if our friend over here has children, they will be consuming. It's better that they consume things that's born and bred in Africa, okay, no matter what country you come from and stuff.
Okay.
And so maybe 50 years from now, after I've died and everything, they'll call my name Bakari, just like they call Disney and other names. Or whoever, I did show love, whoever, they had to call a name that like, oh yeah, I remember when I was 25 years old, they started that company. And now I'm 75. I remember that company started because someone persevered and believed in what we do. So I need to be that point person. And the key thing to business is to use someone else's money. That's it. I love my life.
Oh my gosh.
I just, oh man. If I die today, I die happy. Okay, that's 2 phrases. Yeah, I'm good. That's 3 phrases. I'm good. If I die today, I die happy. I love my life. 3 phrases.